Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Miss Weets and here we are at Love Bites, where we can answer your free yes or no question, and if you feel like you want to donate, then you can feel free to do that. Let me get a chance to put all my banners up properly. Oh, there we are. So we have pendulum questions for $1.11. We have 3 card spreads for $5.55, and we have 5 or more cards that are for $8.88, and this includes Oracle and Tarot. And if your question is applicable, we will add a pendulum answer in there as well. And I left my pendulum somewhere on the other table over there, so when I get an 888 donation, I will have to get up and go get that. The only thing that I ask that you not do when it comes down to the channel is please do not ask questions about you versus them, romantic or platonic. So this means I don't want to see you versing anyone. Like don't ask how does your ex feel towards his new wife. Does he still love me more than his new wife, or something like that. I don't think that that's anything that's conducive to your journey. Okay. Also, I don't think that it's good to ask about third-party questions on the channel. I will do it privately, but I won't do it here, okay? Not in a live setting. I think that's something for a private reading. Also, we're not doing any court cases on the channel either, unless it's for a private reading as well. So the things that I do want to see when you ask your question, please be clear. If I can't understand the question, or if it's like a lot of typos, or if it's not making quite as much sense, if I can't understand the question, you're not going to understand the answer. If you have something that you really want to know, just say that. Also, I don't read for people who are not in the chat. You won't be skipped. I won't read for you if you're not in the chat. If you post your question and you leave, don't expect me to answer it. If I call your name and you're not answering back, I just usually move on. Let me move my vape pen out of the way. Okay, so let's take a look at everybody in the comments. All right, so we have a free list and then we'll have a donation list. If anybody would like to donate, that's perfectly okay with me. We got 2 people who want to have a reading. If there is anyone watching the Facebook, then you can come over to YouTube, or you can just say hello, or you can go ahead and get a question answered. I'm looking down at my phone here. This has Facebook going on it, so if I see someone chatting on Facebook, I just tend to move my head and check over there and check to see if you need a question answered on Facebook. If not, I'll just keep on moving. Okay, so we're gonna have a donation. Happy Saturday. How are you doing, Pretty in Pink? Boo Boo, how are you doing? Pretty in Pink and Acel. So both of you would like to have a question. Boo Boo, how are you doing? And Acel, how are you? Okay. So you guys just let me know if you have any questions. You're cramping. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. All right, so today we're going to be using the Ostara deck. I couldn't think of a fall deck to use, because is it technically fall or is it still summer? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I just wanted to use something that was a bit more abstract and had animals in it today. I wanted to work with the animals. Let's see how it looks when I turn this light down. That's too dark. Okay, so we're gonna go with Pretty in Pink's question first. You have a block party going on right now and you feel like crap. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Girl, you better take you a $1 and go out there and swing that thing. All right, so let's see if there's anybody else in the chat. Come on in and say hello. Ilda, how are you, Ilda? I just did a reading not too long ago, and oh, my candle is about to go out. Probably that fan is a little bit too high. So Pretty in Pink, are you there? I'm waiting for you to post your question, sweetie. How's everybody's Saturday going so far? For me, it feels like it's going by fast as hell. I was asking, how are you doing, Pretty in Pink? You didn't say anything. I assumed that you had left. Let me look on YouTube real quick to see if Acel, what is Acel saying? Because that's really cute. You're celebrating Maserat's 15th. Oh, that's cool. How are you celebrating it? Acel, I like that cute little emoji. It doesn't show up as that on StreamYard though. I don't know why. It shows up as face red heart shape. But on YouTube I can see what it is. What are you guys doing for her 15th? Happy birthday, Maserat. I guess Pretty in Pink is doing good. Pretty in Pink doesn't really like to conversate. She just says hi and asks the question. Hi, answer my question. Taking her all, ooh wee, man, I wish I was 15 again. Take me somewhere all week and just keep buying me stuff. Yes, I would love that. Well, really, you know what? I don't think I was really the type to really like you buying me stuff. I think I was always the type that I just like the experience. I like to experience something. And that's what I've been trying to give my kids now, instead of just buying them stuff, because they're going to pick the same stuff over and over. They're just going to pick video game. I want a video game. Anything dealing with a video game. And like, sometimes I'll be like, okay, you know, we got to do something different for Christmas. We can't do this. Like, we got to do something different for birthdays. We got to take you somewhere, do something. You're multitasking. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. I understand. So you're busy. Driving, cooking, cleaning, filing papers. I don't know. You're cleaning off your shoes. She thinks she's a queen of the house. She's supposed to be the queen of the house when she turned 15. Big boss of snacks. Hey, that sounds pretty good actually. But you know what? My kids, every time I buy them boxes of snacks, they'll eat it up and it'll be gone, and it won't even last like a week. But you know what? I just told you, I think I told y'all yesterday that we got a membership to Sam's. We got our membership back open. So we're gonna start going back to Sam's and trying to buy stuff in bulk again. All right, Pretty in Pink, whenever you're ready, I'll go ahead and we can get your question answered, okay? And if there's anybody who's on Facebook, because I'm live on Facebook as well, if you want to come through to YouTube and ask your question, or if you just want to keep watching on Facebook and just because you're interested or you just want to see how this goes before you ask the question, feel free. Just make sure you like it or share the video. I can't see any comments just yet. I don't know why sometimes I can't see comments, but I can see when people are there, but I don't necessarily see the comments, so. Okay, you're ready? All right, go ahead and post your question, honey. Christina's here. Christina, I think you had texted me something, but I didn't get a chance to look at it. You know I'm not the best at multitasking. I try, but when the stream had started, when you had, I think you texted me back, or you said something, or you did something. So yeah, if you're on Facebook, go ahead and post your question. The way we do this here is we have a donation list and we have a free list. If you want to ask a free question, all you have to do is just drop it in the chat box and make sure it's in yes or no format, and I will answer it to you with at least 2 cards. Okay, let me put this on the screen as well, my banner. All right, so hopefully if you can read that, you can see if you would like to donate, or if you feel like donating. That's what I have available. All right, Pretty in Pink. All right, so this is Pretty in Pink. Clearing out the deck for the previous question. We want to connect to the spirit team of Pretty in Pink, and we want to find out, is P attracted to Pretty in Pink? Connected to my ancestors, my guides, and guardian angels. Is P attracted to Pink? All right. I'm not seeing a whole lot of attraction here, but because I do have the energy of cups, this feels like there's potential here. We got the Four of Swords that came out in reverse. Sometimes when I see Four of Swords, especially when it's in reverse, it means that they've kind of like mustering up some sort of courage or mustering up some sort of, I guess, they've collected the words long enough in their mind to where they're ready to kind of block them out at you. So whatever those words are, maybe it's just something about a memory that happened. It's something that you hold. I think that aside from being attracted to you, I think there's more of the memories that they may have with you, or something that you remind them of that they cherish more. Okay, I don't necessarily feel like it's like all about your physical traits or whatever. I think it's more about the things that you share, or the fact that you are a kind person. I think it's more of that. So yeah, I would say that they are attracted to you, but I don't think it's necessarily in like a, oh, she's just so fine, I just can't know. It's more of like the things you do, the things you say, you know. I think that's honestly what matters the most, actually. Energy of Four of Wands, Four of Swords reverse, and then the Six of Cups right here. So I would say yes. I would say yes. Okay. We have 3 puppies. I feel like somebody told me that one of their cats had ran away, or one of the cats died. I'm getting a lot of friend requests, but I don't know why. What do you think about your reading, Pretty in Pink? How do they act towards you when you're around? Do they like to give you a lot of gifts or anything, or like do favors for you? Because sometimes I see that in the Six of Cups too. Just being very generous, or perhaps maybe that's your energy when you're around them. What do you think of the reading? Hi everyone that's in the chat. Oh, maybe she's already gone. I think she just left. That's okay. Acel, let me know your question, honey. If you're here, I want to go ahead and answer that for you. And let me know if anybody donates, because sometimes I miss it, okay? And if anybody else comes into the chat and they want a free reading, I'm trying to pay attention to that. All right, Acel has a question ready already. You had that question on standby, didn't you? You had that question on standby. You had it copied and pasted. Is there anything that I could have done in the past to have secure, happy family with Alabek right now? Let's see. Clearing the question from this deck. We want to connect with the spirit team of Acel, and we want to open up the energy line to Alabek. Is there anything that Acel could have done to have had a secure, happy family with Alabek now? Is there anything that Acel could have done? Give me 2 cards as yes or no. Okay. So we have 3 of Pentacles. This was actually more of a learning lesson, honey. This is more of a learning lesson. This is the 3 of the Pentacles, and this is the 9 of Pentacles right here. Okay, so 3 of Pentacles is definitely a learning card. I feel like honestly this is where you're supposed to be at. I don't think that you did something necessarily wrong here. There was nothing that you can do, and I think this is a part of the path. 3 of Pentacles is about having blueprints, and sometimes it's about having a chance to learn something so that you can do better or have better. We go from the 3 of Pentacles and into the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is the single lady's energy. It's about standing your own ground and understanding your worth. I think that this is what you're striving to get to, is the 9 of Pentacles. Spirit wants to get to this energy of the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is about having beautiful things, feeling like you are worthy of true love, and knowing your worth and not standing for anything less than that, okay? So along with the 9 of Pentacles, I feel like there's a lot of things that you can accumulate on your own without having Alabek, okay? Nothing that was in the blueprints necessarily required Alabek's presence at this time. If you wanted a family, if a family is what you wanted, that's fine that you want a family. But I don't think that Alabek was in the plan for you to have that family with him. Okay, like I said, Three of Pentacles represents blueprints. It can represent a plan. It can represent building yourself up. And then when we build ourselves up, because we made it to the Nine of Pentacles, this is about like a maturity of independence here. Standing on your own 2 feet and being satisfied with the person that you've grown into and the person you've become now. You're where you're supposed to be is what I'm trying to tell you right now, okay? Asel, I think that if you continue to grow in the mindset of, if you continue to stay in the mindset of thinking about what you could have had with Alabek, I think that you're only going to stunt yourself. I honestly feel like Spirit is trying to tell you that there is more to life than thinking about what you could have had versus what actually is to come, because what is to come, that is what you're supposed to have. Okay, I know that kind of hurts to hear that, but I think that you need to embody the energy of the Nine of Pentacles. All right, this is a learning lesson for you. You will find love again, Asel. Don't worry. You will find love again. How old are you, Asel? If you don't mind me asking, I feel like I have the right to know. I got the right to know how old you are because you've been coming to my channel for a while and I don't know anything about you. What's up, Stephanie? Tell me if you would like to be on the free list. You get to ask a free yes or no question. 31. Yeah, of course you're gonna find love again. You made me feel like you might have been like 68 or something. I'd be like, well, no, I'm just playing. But yeah, 31, of course you'll find love again. Of course. You gotta remember that also with that Nine of Pentacles, what comes before Nine of Pentacles? You got the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about patience, right? And waiting for the right time to collect the fruit from the tree. You don't want to collect the fruit from the tree too soon and then it'll be bitter, right? You don't want to rush anything. And also the Eight of Pentacles is about doing things in repeat and learning from the past mistakes, like doing it until you get it right. Okay, honestly, I believe that's what Alabek was, one of those, doing it until you get it right. So you're still on the right track to where you're supposed to be. And I don't necessarily see Alabek as a part of that. Okay, let's do, who else was next? Did Stephanie want a reading? I have 1 foster dog and then 3 dogs of my own. Sometimes I will foster 2 or 3 dogs if they're puppies. Dang, girl. That's like a daycare. Stephanie, let me know if you want to be added to the free list. If not, we can just chit chat for a while. Asel, you are good. You are great. You are good. You are great. And no, I'm not going to say anything else. I think what I said was fine. I think, Asel, you're going to be great. You said it saves lives. I got to get closer so I can read it better. So how often do you get a dog adopted out, Christina? How long do you have to keep? Yes, you can ask your question, Stephanie. Ask yes or no. Christina, how often do you keep those dogs? For like a year or less? Because after like a year, shoot, that's my dog. Oh, my candle went out. I'm going to write Stephanie's name on the list. Let me know if anybody donates. And happy Saturday, Stephanie. You're going to be the 3rd person to ask a question. I.E. I like your picture, Stephanie. Three months. Well, that's not that long, but I don't know, because I kind of like 3 months is enough for me to get attached to an animal. That's enough time for me to get attached. Taking them out, being with them all the time. Like, I remember when I had King. He was a dog. He was actually my son-in-law's dog. When I had King, I was attached to him in under like a month, but I still had to let him go because I couldn't keep that big dog. He would run around crazy, tearing out the backyard, putting holes in the wall and in the fence and stuff. Child, I couldn't deal with that. I couldn't deal with it. I mean, I liked him, but shoot, are you crazy? You think I'm gonna deal with this all the time? I wouldn't, he wasn't my dog, but he needed somewhere to stay for a while. I did it for like, had it been close to like 8 months maybe? But after that, I was like, heck no. It's too much. I know, right? I remember that. Let's clear the deck for Stephanie and let's answer her question and connect with her spirit guides and guardian angels and ancestors, known and unknown, named and unnamed, for her highest and greatest good. Let's find out. Will Anna help out Stephanie this time? Okay. Will Anna help Stephanie out this time? Yes or no? That's okay, Stephanie. Will Anna help Stephanie out this time? Let's find out. We got the Four of Cups here. Anna help Stephanie out this time. Honestly, I don't, that's kind of crazy. I don't know if I see Anna putting, I don't see if I don't think I see her offering any help unless there's something to gain from it. We have the Three of Pentacles, and I know that Three of Pentacles is about a learning lesson. Sometimes you can associate it with a master to a student type of energies. This could be a school setting. This could be a moving setting. This could be building something, putting something together, getting things organized. But I don't think that Anna is up for the help, and what it requires with the energy of Three of Pentacles is about organizing things, putting it together, being on time. That's probably a little bit more than what Anna's willing to put out. And the Four of Cups being here just tells me I don't see her putting in an offer. I don't see her wanting to, wait, wrong card, sorry. Where is that at? I don't see her wanting to like offer anything for this or towards whatever it is you have. Maybe the timing's not right. Maybe the setting's not right. I would say no. The answer is no. I don't see I don't see Anna helping you out this time, Stephanie. I wonder what it is that she's got to help you out with. Not unless there's like some sort of gain for her is what it looks like. Something that benefits her or fits her situation. If it don't benefit her or she can't get anything out of it, I don't think she's gonna budge. I don't think she's interested in it. I wonder what it is. You're welcome, Stephanie. Maybe I'm just freaking nosy, and I'll be like, what is it? Tell me. What is it? What is the thing? People be like, bye. Okay. Fine. It's a study related thing. Oh, maybe that's why I said it's dealing with school. Like when I said a student to a master, that can represent something dealing with school. But yeah, Three of Pentacles. All right, well, at least I'm on to something. Thank you. What are those eyeballs? What do the eyeballs mean? What? Oh. All right. See you later, Christina. Go pick up your dog food. All right, so it looks like we probably won't be live for very long today. It's kind of a dead live. Not a dead live, but you know, there's 6 people watching. Not a lot of people want to ask a question. Does anybody want a collective reading then? Y'all want me to just do a collective reading? Since nobody's here right this minute. Let me go to the other, to YouTube because it's so delayed. Okay. Collective reading. All right, let's do a collective reading. Clearing the deck, and let's connect to the spirit team of those who are in the chat. Let's do a little mini collective reading on it. So I want to connect with their spirits and guides and guardian angels, and let's find out things that they need to understand where their mind is at. We need to find out where their mind is at. We need to find out some situations that are going on, and if there are any answers and ways out of any issues that they may be dealing with at the moment. Where does their attention and focus need to go? I'm kind of wondering, why are there less views? Is it the algorithm? I don't know why. I think people don't like my channel. Maybe they don't like the way I read. But you know what I always say? It's not really that I'm a bad tarot reader at all. I think it's that I'm just not a consistent YouTuber. So it may be the algorithm. Sometimes my views are less and less every time. People click less and less on it. And then sometimes when I come in and I've been gone for a while, my views start off really high and then they go right down again, even if I'm consistent. So it just depends. Also depends on what people like to listen to. Maybe tarot is not popular anymore. I don't know. You have to reach the right people for the channel. Yeah, that's right. You have to reach the right people for the channel. I don't know how I can do that though. I just like what I like and I just keep posting. I just keep on. Just keep going, just keep going. All right, more information for the collective spirit. All right, we have the 4 of Cups here. And the 4 of Cups does talk about, either looking away from something or an offer that's handed to you. Maybe it's the wrong time. Maybe you don't like the way the offer was given to you. Maybe it's something about, the cup that you don't like. But it feels like there might be something better for you, for a lot of people. So maybe you don't have to necessarily feel like you missed out on an opportunity, or you don't have to feel like, for those of you who are feeling like they need to give someone an answer, yes or no. Maybe you don't need to feel as though you need to give an answer right away. You can take time to analyze your answer before you actually give it, because if you're already not feeling the situation, if you feel like you're not really wanting to take the offer at the moment, just know that there's more that is going to be available. This is the card of options. This is 7 of Cups, and 7 of Cups can represent the fact that you have more available on your plate than what you think. A lot of you are maybe going through situations where you're thinking of where can you put your energy at, or how can I implement this energy so I can get the best results out of it. And a lot of people are just kind of expecting you to deliver the best news or the best something extravagant, trying to meeting your own expectations, and that's kind of difficult for you. I don't know if a lot of you are waiting for the right time to do it. Maybe that's why we got the 4 of Cups there. But the 7 of Cups says that if you take too long to make your decision, it can cause a little bit more confusion than usual. So, I mean, analyze the situation for what you have going on for yourself. Try to find the ins and outs of it, and then go ahead and make your decision, okay? We do know that you do have a wider variety of options, but don't just sit there and not give those other options a try, or not reach, if you're sitting long enough, you're thinking, well, I'm not gonna sit here, well, I'm just gonna sit here and let the option come to me. Not all the times does it happen. Sometimes you have to go out and look for those other options too, okay? You can't just refuse every option that's come along, yet you're not trying to find any other options because it's simply not good enough for you. Now, you could use this as however it applies for you. It can apply for love, it could apply for work, it could apply for whatever you got going on. But, I just feel like you need to keep your options open, but yet with the 7 of Cups, you got to keep your head, out of the clouds. I mean, you can dream big, but I don't want to say dream too big, but just maintain your realistic capabilities based off of what you know how to do and what you know, and what you're capable of is what it feels like to me. Let's because I ramble a lot and I haven't been paying attention. Mekik, I can't say your name. Samina. All right, sure, we'll put you on the free list. I'm gonna pull like 1 or 2 more cards right here for the collective reading. All right, we got the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. We have 2 individuals. Some of you could be dealing with a air sign, and the other few of you could be dealing with a water sign. We could be dealing with a person who is having a hard time making up their mind with being emotionally available. Maybe some of you are dealing with someone who is not very emotionally available here. And you're kind of wanting, I don't know, it feels like it's sort of making you emotional, or making you not just being fed up with the situation of waiting for someone to make up their mind or make a move, or, you know, be available when you want them and how you want them to be available. But I see this as a learning lesson too, because the Queen of Swords is very intuitive as well as very intellectual. So if you can maintain your headspace, I think that with the decisions that you make and how looking at how this person has treated you in the past, and once you start recognizing their patterns, I think that you can be more honest with yourself in the results that you get from that person. So, you know, that's something to think about too. So I'm going to go ahead and close off this, because we actually have a person who wants a reading. And if Samina, if you still want your reading, if you're still here, let me know that you want your reading. Samina. Let's go to YouTube. Message was retracted. Oh, you're welcome. Sometimes it's a bit of a ramble, but you know, it's just general information for anybody who wants to hear. You're welcome, boo boo. So Samina's not here, so I guess Samina left out. I don't think people, you know what? Now, just like what Stephanie was saying, I really think that I'm trying to think, what could I do to reach the right people for my channel? I wish I could ask my own question. I wish I could ask my own question. Like, can I ask my own question, y'all? Can I be put on the free list? Oh, yes, you may ask your question. You can ask it and I will give you a yes or no answer. Be sure to check the description box down below so that I can, so that you can check out the rules of what questions not to ask. Hey Tasha, how did you like your reading? And how are you doing this Saturday? Let's see. Clearing the deck for the previous question. Let's connect with the spirit team of Antonella. I like that name, Antonella. For the highest and greatest good, let's help Antonella understand. Does Sagittarius named Daniel care or miss her? She is an Aquarius. I'm doing really good, Tasha. Really good. So far, I'm doing fine. I'm not going to work tonight. They tried to call me in. I was like, no. We need somebody to work 7P to 7A. I'm like, I sit down. No, thank you. See, that's the thing about myself, that I had to learn that even though I'm not doing anything, that don't mean that I'm available. I had to get used to that, because I used to be like this yes person that would always say yes, you know, people pleasing. Really, I wanted to help out, but it would be at my sacrifice, and I'd be like, well, dang, Anyway, Antonella, let's find out if Daniel cares about you, or do they miss you at all? How do they think about you? All right, give me a card, Spirit, for Daniel. We have the Eight of Swords. More information, please. One more card, Spirit. Does Daniel miss Antonella? Do they miss Antonella? All right, so we have the Eight of Swords, and then we have the Devil card. This feels very much like they are probably either stuck on you, or either there are certain traits about you that they know that they'll probably never find anywhere, and they do feel like they missed out, okay? The Devil card is also kind of a tricky card, because sometimes the Devil card can represent the fact that the things that they missed were things that they benefited from, but you sacrificed. Do you see what I'm saying? So you might want to be careful with that energy, and whether or not you want to kind of let that person back in. Yeah, they do miss you, because there were things that you did for them that a lot of people were not going to put up with. They're not going to do. And that's something that they feel like that's where their, what do you call it, when your well runs dry or something like that? Yeah, when your well runs dry. You miss the well water. You don't miss it until your well water runs dry. And that's the energy of that Eight of Swords right here, okay? Eight of Swords is when there's stagnation, is when things just come to a complete halt, all right? And you didn't see it. Normally, if you notice on the Eight of Swords, this bird is blindfolded. You don't notice it until it's gone, until it's like too late. That's your cutoff ceiling. And then the Devil card here, that's more of a selfish mentality. There's things that you were putting up with that only someone who had the love and the patience that you provided for Daniel could really, you know what I'm saying, would really take the time to dedicate towards Daniel. Not a lot of people would do that, but you did, and he sees that now. But it might be too late, so it's up to you though. Davion. Hi Davion. How are you doing? Raina. Yeah, Tasha, I'm doing pretty good. Let me know if you got your video, if you liked your video and everything. Okay, so Antonella, I don't know if Antonella heard her reading or not. But what did you think about your reading, Antonella? Okay. Well, thank you. Yeah, I sent it. I did send it late. I know I said I was going to have it ready by noon. I don't think I had it ready until like after 2 o'clock. Hi, Rita. No, I'm sorry. Ritu. Ritu, do you want your free reading? Maybe I'm going live at the wrong times. I need to start going live at an earlier time. All right, so clearing the question from the previous question from this deck, and we're now connected with the spirit team of Ritu Sharma. Let's understand, does Pisces have feelings towards Ritu? Yes or no, Spirit? Does Pisces have feelings towards Ritu? P.S. Do they have feelings? We have 5 of Wands, and then we have the 4 of Swords. Okay, so this doesn't feel, oh, well, my thing came off of my microphone. Sorry about that. So this doesn't feel like the feelings are just super friendly here. It feels like there's actually a blockage here, and it feels like they can't, Come on, fingers, work. It feels like they can't quite say what it is they want to say. It feels like there's a blockage. We have 5. 5 represents change. Sometimes it could represent change for the better or change for the worse. Either way, it just feels like something is being blocked off. And then we have the 4 of Swords. And 4 of Swords definitely feels like there's something, like things are quiet right now. Honestly, does he have feelings for you? I don't think that he would ever truly admit them. Maybe it gives him fear. That's what I'm getting from this. The 4 of Swords reversed with the 5 of Wands. It's like probably a fear of rejection. That's what it looks like here. A fear of rejection, or fear of being found out, or fear of being discovered. Okay. That's what I'm noticing. 4 of Swords is like a quiet card. It's a card of no real action, more of just contemplation, more about being in your mind. It's more of a mental aspect, and then putting action into it. With the 5, it feels like you're kind of afraid of change, or you're afraid of how this may change the dynamic of your connection, or maybe if they have something to say that, or if the person that they contact, meaning if PS Pisces tries to reach out to you, Rita, and say what they have to say, could there be a negative consequence behind that? That's what I get from that, okay? That's really not a yes or a no. They do have feelings, but they're almost kind of afraid to admit it. That's what I'm getting. But you know what? I feel like when Spirit doesn't give me a straightforward answer, like what people want, that means that it's not meant for me to find out. And obviously it may not be meant for you either, unless you ask the person. That's what I truly believe. So unless you ask the person if they have feelings towards you, or if they're in love with you, if they still love you, however the situation applies, you know, you might need to just check it out and ask for yourself. What do you think about your reading, Ritu? What do you think about your reading, Ritu? Let me say, yes, he is afraid. You're welcome. Well, maybe you have to give him, make him feel like he doesn't have to be afraid. Maybe you need to open up to him first. Okay. All right, Tasha. Well, I hope you have a good night. Glad to know I'm still your little YouTube nephew. Dov, you everybody's YouTube nephew. You're so glad your life is boring right now. Yeah, just stay relaxed. Ritu says, yes, I'm trying to make him comfortable. Well, that's all you can do at this point. You can't force anyone to do something they're not ready for. So don't force the situation. All right, I'm looking at Facebook. Nobody's on. I'm about to stop going live on Facebook. Because, but I always get a share. I wonder who's sharing my Facebook. Who's sharing the Facebook video? Is that you, baby? Are you sharing the Facebook video? You be on YouTube? I be wondering who, somebody be sharing it, but I don't know who it is that be sharing it. And I can never tell if there's anybody on Facebook watching. And no one says anything, so I'm like, I don't know who it is. Your finances are better. Good. Shit, that's always a plus. You ain't got no stress, you're bored, and your finances are good. That's good. You're in a win-win situation. Okay, So you guys, it's been about 45 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Maybe I should try switching up the times that I go live and try to see what other times, how can I bring in more people to my channel, because I swear I don't even know how to. I'm not the best. Can you guys give me some pointers on, because I know there's a lot of people watching right now, but only like 2 people talking, can you give me some pointers on what it is that you like to see, and if within the things that you like to see on tarot, do I have those things within my channel? Whether it's availability, whether it's okay, boo-boo. Whether it's availability, whether it's, is it the cards that I have? Is it the style of video that I have? You can ask whatever question you want. I just do want to know. Or maybe it's the social media outside of, of YouTube. Maybe it's like the other platforms that I need to really work on. It looks like there's almost 10 people watching, but there are only like one or 2 people talking. You guys, if you want to get your question answered, feel free to just post your question. I know you're probably just waiting that 1 minute, waiting for that 1 minute to be up. So, because I do have it on subscribers only mode. So I'm gonna wait about another minute or so, and then I'll see if anyone wants to post a comment. What do you say, babe? She likes nighttime better. Oh, I need to look better. Nighttime readings better. Now, do you mean nighttime readings better, or are you talking about those XXX readings? What exactly are you talking about? What exactly are you talking about? Because nighttime and nighttime vibes are a little different. Okay. Well, anyway, if there's anybody in the chat and you want your question answered, if you're still waiting that 1 minute, nighttime readings are just better. I just like the nighttime better. If you're still, wanting a reading from me, and I'm just jabbering on, trying to waste a little time until that 160 seconds are up. Just post your questions down in the comment below, and we will add you to the free list. There are a few questions that I'm not going to answer anymore. Which include you versus them, romantic or platonic. Those are going to be saved for private readings only. When I say you versus them, I mean if you're trying to come in here and ask me about a person's new girlfriend versus yourself, you can ask me that in a private reading. I'm not going to answer any third-party romance questions. If I know that it's a third party, and I'm not talking about a open relationship third party, I'm talking about like, are they cheating? I'm not answering that on a live stream. The next thing that I'm not going to answer is court case questions. That's for private readings only, not on the live stream. And just make sure that you ask your question to where I can understand it, because if I don't understand the question, you're not going to understand the answer. And if you beating around the bush about what you really want to know, please just ask that question. Okay? Please just ask that question. Also, I don't read for people who are not in the chat. You will be skipped. If you're not in the chat, I'm not going to read for you. If you post your question and leave, or if you're not there when I call you, I'll move on. Or I just jibber jabber and run my mouth like I'm doing now. All right, you guys, I think we're going to go ahead and go. You guys, you can either, I don't know, you can either come back tomorrow, which I go live tomorrow around like, I don't know, I think like 5 o'clock or something. It's on my channel. It's already up there. It's already done. So if you want to catch me tomorrow on Sunday, you can do that. I also go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I will see you guys on one of those days. Thank you all for coming out. I really appreciate all of you. I'm going to go ahead and put it on like an outro video if I still have it. I haven't used it in so long. And in this outro video, that is going to include all of the readings that I do for all my private readings. So if you have on headphones, sometimes the music is pretty loud. So I suggest turning down the volume right now. Other than that, you guys have a great night, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye.